What's up, YouTube? This is yo boy Philly one time. That's one time for the one time. I'm back at you with another video this week. So, as we've seen in the playoff weekend, the wild card has come to a close. The Jaguars are moving on. The Titans are moving on. The Saints are moving on. And the Falcons are moving on. Buffalo Bills, after an outstanding season, after having to go to the last touchdown in the Bengals and Ravens game in Week 17, take an early exit in this year's playoffs. It was a hard-fought battle this whole year for them. I am so proud of how Micah Hyde, the former Packers, played for them. He came up big in games that they needed him to be. It just sucks. They came out short. You know, it sucks, but it's the way it is. The Jaguars, though, congrats to the Jacksonville Jaguars, moving on to face the Pittsburgh Steelers. Oh my God, is it gonna be a showdown? Blake Bortles against Big Ben, and you got Leonard Fournette against Le'Veon Bell, two running backs who I feel are identical in a way. Only one is more downhill than the other. Leonard Fournette can easily get by people. Le'Veon Bell would more likely to lower his shoulder than run around. So it's going to be a matchup. It's going to be great. Philly is playing the Atlanta Falcons. That's going to be a tough matchup, I feel, for Philly, because they are down Carson Wentz, and without him, I don't know if they can do it. I don't know if they're going to be able to hold up. I don't know if they're going to be able to hold up Atlanta. Matt Ryan, Julio Jones, Devontae Freeman, all those guys on that roster are amazing. They've had plenty of stars show up this year from last year's Super Bowl defeat. So it's going to be wild. It's going to be wild over there in Philadelphia. So I'm hoping for Atlanta to pull through. I would like to see them go back to Super Bowl, just for the sake of Matt Ryan needs his ring, and he needs to just silence the haters like Joe Flacco did against the 49ers when they played in the Super Bowl. Joe Flacco didn't have a ring, played against 49ers, got his ring, and now everybody's starting to see who Joe Flacco really is. Now it's Matt Ryan's turn. And on the other hand, Drew Brees against Case Keenum. Case Keenum's very first playoff start in his career. It's going to be wild. Minnesota is the home of the Super Bowl this year. Minnesota Vikings are in the playoffs. A very tough team to beat. Green Bay was demolished by them twice this year. It's going to be very hard to run with Minnesota when they get going. Stephon Diggs is a very premier wide receiver for them, and he can break out and get yardage whenever he needs to. Latavius Murray, or however he says his name, I'm not sure first name, I'm sorry. But Murray, the running back, filling in for McKinnon. He's very strong, very fast, very smart. He did it for the Raiders for years. He's filling in, and it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough for New Orleans to see how that defense comes up. Cam Jordan is a beast. Don't get me wrong. Cam Jordan, it can and will disrupt a lot of the pass plays and a lot of the running lanes on the outside. But the inside, I'm not sure they're prepared to fight in the inside of that D-line. So it's going to be a tough divisional round. But I'm hoping for a lot of upsets. I'm hoping that that the Jaguars beat the Steelers. I would like to see Jacksonville go to the Super Bowl or go to the AFC Championship game. I would like to see New Orleans beat Minnesota, just for the sake of I'm a Green Bay fan. I don't want Minnesota to win. So I want New Orleans to beat Minnesota. I want Atlanta to beat Philly. But the big talk is going to be Tom Brady, Marcus Mariota, who I feel had a very controversial touchdown late in the game or early in the game when they were down 9-16 against Kansas City. But congrats to the Titans on making it this far. The play was called legal. It is what it is. I'm nowhere near salty about it. If it's a play that's legal, it's legal, okay? But anyways, I'm hoping that it's a week of upsets, but you know, anything can happen, and I don't feel that the Patriots are gonna lose. I don't feel like there's anybody that can stop them right now. It's a fucking locomotive on high, and they're running through everybody in this league. Belichick has had the best franchise since he's been under there. He's been playoff to playoff, Super Bowl. You know, it's inevitable for him to keep going and to keep doing it. But it's all comes down to Tom Brady's play. Will age be a factor? Will Father Time remain undefeated in the sport of football? But this is just my recap video for the past weekend, football playoff weekend. So let me know what y'all think on what's gonna happen this weekend coming up. Let me know who you guys are rooting for. Remember, like, comment, subscribe, everything. I accept everything. You know, I don't care if you dislike my videos. It don't matter to me. Just as long as I know you're viewing. And again, this is yo boy Philly one time. That's one time for the one time. And I'm signing off, y'all. Peace.